storm there knocked over trailers at an RV park. Thankfully, there have been no reported injuries. Chris, I know you've been tracking sort of that severe weather moving through across the state. This is the same system that's also causing some delays for Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Oh, and that's the problem. Although one thing that the Storm Prediction Center did, they coordinated with the local National Weather Service offices out there, and they issued the tornado watches well in advance. A lot of these folks that are celebrating Mardi Gras right now in New Orleans have had about 4 or 5 hours worth of notice. So they knew it was coming. And even though there's a lot of celebrating going on Bourbon Street, they're well aware of what's getting ready to happen. And we're going to show you the radar out there in a second. In the meantime, here's a quick look at the headlines. We could see a spotty shower over the next couple of hours, and maybe even the first part of the overnight, but a lot of what we had earlier today is coming to an end. Windy, much warmer tomorrow. Rough seas and rip currents will greet you too. Boaters and beachgoers, got to be careful out there again. 71 in Sebastian Stewart, about 73. West Palm Beach sitting at 74. Boy, that wind, that was the story today, right? We had gusts up to 30 miles per hour at times. It's still blowing pretty good right now. These are sustained winds at about 15 to 20. The gusts are still over 25 miles per hour in parts of the area. Here's a quick look at Doppler. We have a couple of light showers on the Treasure Coast and then some steadier stuff down here to the south. This is Broward County. Right here is southern portions of Palm Beach County. So a lot of this is crossing over the county line now, pushing away from the heavily populated areas. We're well west of Boca at this point. There could be a spotty shower in the Boca area over the next hour or so, but again, most of it is passing by to the west. So we have the showers here across the Glades and the Cane Fields, South Florida, and then you've got this mess out here. This is the line, the destructive line that pushed through eastern Texas first, and now it's right here, moving away from New Orleans, actually, crossing over to Mississippi and Alabama. You can see the tornado watch boxes. Let's zoom on in and notice the heavy squall line here. Now, that's another piece of good news. We're kind of transitioning this broken line of storms into a solid line, which usually means 9 out of 10 times means straight line winds as opposed to tornadic damage. So here's New Orleans. There's a look at the line bearing down quickly. Probably have about another hour before it crosses right over New Orleans or Bourbon Street. And then again, everything will press on to the east. It is outrunning its dynamics or its upper level support, which is passing by like this. So the end result for us is going to be a much weaker version of this thing here. Very spotty shower or a spotty downpour late in the day tomorrow. That should be about it. Honestly, the big story with this front is going to be the cooler air that rushes in as we get into Thursday and Friday. Thanks to that area of high pressure there. That's a good guy. That's really going to cool us down. As a matter of fact, Friday morning, we could end up seeing overnight lows in the 40s here on the Treasure Coast. Here's a quick look at what the radar may look like around 5, 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. Maybe a spotty shower or spotty downpour, and that's it. We're going to clear out quickly. Skies will go mainly clear as we get into tomorrow night, and that's when the cooler air starts to settle on in. For tonight, turns a little sticky, 67 to 70. Could be a spotty shower out there. Otherwise, partly cloudy and breezy. Turns downright windy tomorrow, even stronger winds than what we saw today. Spotty shower or a spotty thunderstorm late in the day on the Treasure Coast, 84. 86 for West Palm Beach. Could see the heat index reach about 90 or 91 by 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it should pull back into the upper 80s. But it's definitely going to be toasty out there tomorrow. Boaters, use caution. Small craft advisory up. Wind out of the south at 20 to 25 knots. We're looking at seas of 4 to 7 feet. Choppy for the intracoastal waters as well. And again, we have a high risk of rip currents for the beachgoers. First alert 7-day forecast, 86. Look at the cool down here Thursday. That's nice, 75. And Friday's nice. And then Saturday and Sunday, we warm it up again, getting toasty again. 85, 86. We cool it down Monday, 76.